Hello, the Dyson Boys are back again. Hey
Hey,
man, I see we're getting under somebody's skin out there.
yeah, howdy how out there in inside deluxe too, as if.
Hey, I'm Jay.
I'm Bobby.
So, Insight Deluxe 2 replies to one of our videos. Yeah, man, we're calling you right out by name. Okay? you folks, they act like somebody's scared of them, intimidated by them. Right?
Apparently, he thinks he's one of those real smart ones.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably smarter than the average bear. He got a Yogi Bear complex. He's smarter than the average bear. So, everything he says is definitely true.
Yeah.
Whether or not he says it or not,
Yeah.
it is implied,
Yeah.
that he's true.
Yeah.
But accordingly, we're stupid and we're fascist.
And we're the N-word.
And we're the N-word. And
Yeah.
we're fascist.
Yeah.
And he says that rich people aren't going to help us. I'm like, which
Look, who's looking for rich people to help us do anything?
Okay, so right there, that tells you that Inside Deluxe 2 is a plantation N-word.
Yeah.
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 He's on the plantation. He thinks white people are the problem and that he's going to fix it, even though he hasn't told us how he's going to fix it, whatever it is. But apparently, we're the wrong people to help black people or anybody else, I imagine, since we're fascists, because, fascists only want to kill and hurt people and break stuff. Since he said that, we're going to let those Jewish guys we got in the basement chained to the wall, we're going to let them go, just for, because, hey, we want to be right.
Now, here's what I want to put to Insight Deluxe 2. Oh, by the way, you forgot the E on the end of that. Okay. Insight Deluxe 2. Here's what I want to put to you, man. Okay. Let's talk about fascism and Marxism and socialism. Because we can hook it up where we can have a three-way conference. Okay. It'd be me, my brother, and you. I can hook that up now. I have the means to do that. Put you right on camera. We can do that. Okay? So if you're big and bad enough, let's do it. Insight Deluxe 2. Okay? And don't come with the name calling. Don't come with any of that. Let's just talk about fascism, socialism, and Marxism. Okay? And we can do that as soon as you're ready. But of course, you'll probably have to go study up on fascism, Marxism, and socialism before you come on. Tommy Lahren was in Los Angeles yesterday asking the man on the street about socialism. And of the people that she asked, 2 of them got it right. Okay? Either folks didn't know what socialism was, or their definition of it is like, really? That's socialism? So I say that to say this. Putting this to you again, Insight Deluxe 2. You want to debate? Man, come on. Come on. Yeah? But, hey, don't come with the name calling like I said. Don't come with any of that. And come with facts, man. Come with facts.
And bring friends.
Yep. So if you can't have an intelligent discussion, man, stay off my channel.
Really, because, just coming here dropping names and insulting people, that's not an argument.
Yep.
That's you being a petulant child. That's how you're viewed when you do that kind of stuff. But I know in your circles, on the plantation, that's how you act, because we have friends on the plantation too. So, and they're full
We have
of
relatives
insults.
still on the plantation.
And they're full of insults and,
Yep.
and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. So nothing you're going to say is new to us. But hey, here's a thought. You should take some reading classes and learn how to write. That would help.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's the beginning of sentence, you use a capital letter. That's the key over there that, you shift, then you hit the key you want for the first word in your sentence.
First letter.
First letter in your sentence, and that will capitalize it. Okay, try that. At least act like you have some intelligence. But the name calling, man, it just it just doesn't work. We're used to it.
Doesn't work.
We're used to it. Bring some facts.
Again, if that's all you can bring to the table, man, stay off my channel.
And I want you to explain how we're going to fix us. who this us
and
is.
who the us is.
You know,
Yeah.
if you can't do that, then, you know, go somewhere. You know?
Yeah.
Go somewhere.
Move on,
Go
man.
play.
Yeah.
You know, go play. Because this is not a channel where we're going to entertain your little your ego outbursts and your little tantrums and stuff. So, you know, go play. Yeah. And if you can't do any better than that, you know, hey, we ain't got to block you. Because we'll just let you block yourself by making ridiculous comments like the one you just made.
Like the one you made.
And in Forrest Gump manner. And that's all I have to say about that.
Well, I got one more thing to add to that. Especially, and this is for you, again, Insightful Deluxe too. When we were little boys and we got our mom's nerve, she would tell us, man, go outside and play.
Thank you.
Go outside and play. All right. So enough for this person here. Again, man, you want to come on and go toe to toe with us? I can set that up.
Just do it. Man.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I can set that up. All right. So Ocasio, my favorite future face of the Democrat Party.
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. Dios mío. What is this woman talking about? And where is she?
Oh, she's having events that she's keeping the press outside of. Why is she?
You mean the right-wing evil meanie press?
The press period. I mean, even Jim Acosta.
She won't Jim in?
She didn't even want him in.
Wow.
I wonder why she doesn't want the press available in that event. What was she talking about that was so secret?
It was probably some kind of financial pitch, you know, for people to start businesses and to go in, and it was paid admission only.
Oh, okay. So
it had to be.
It had to be that.
It had to be.
Yeah, but we'll never know unless somebody starts talking that was in that event. We'll never know. Now, here we hear that lying mainstream media talk about freedom of the press, talk about we're not an enemy of the people. You hear that crying, whining Jim Acosta because people are shouting CNN sucks, CNN sucks.
Which they do. But
yeah.
So like they were lying.
He's crying about that. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, Jim. Constantly, every day, we hear them, you know, Trump, 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 Trump.
We're not the enemy of the people.
We're not the enemy of the people.
I don't know what Trump's talking about. We're for the people.
So why is it don't we hear any outrage from that lying mainstream media about what, say her name again?
Alexandria Ocasio Cortez.
He says that perfectly. Why don't we hear any outrage from the media, that lying mainstream media, about what she did? If Marsha Blackburn, who's running for the Senate from Tennessee, had done something like that,
oh, good Dios mío, it would be, you know, Armageddon.
They would have immediately been calling for her to suspend her campaign.
DEFCON 1.
Yep.
You know, they the one in DEFCON 1. We got to get rid of her because she doesn't want, you know, what about our First Amendment rights? But Ocasio Cortez.
Nothing.
Can, you know, suspend First Amendment rights and say, I don't want you in here. But that's okay.
That's okay.
And you're running for office. But you don't want to talk to the press.
So now, now she doesn't want to debate anyone, male or female. She doesn't want to debate. People have been calling for her to participate in a debate. Don't hear a word from her. Now, you're banning the press from events, and she says, well, this is the only event that they'll be banned from future events they want. How do we know that? Hey, if you've done it once, you have the propensity for doing it again.
Yeah.
And you've gotten away with it because the media hadn't called you on the carpet and held you accountable.
You know they're not going to call her out. We all know they're not going to call her out.
Yeah.
She's their darling.
She's their darling.
Future face of the Democrat Party. She's young. She's fresh. She's intelligent, and she speaks well when she knows what she's talking about. But this is the future here. You guys have been shoving down our throat. I've been telling us, oh boy, we get 100 more like her. We're going to take over the world. And now she's running from cameras and microphones. This is supposed to be your threat. We're supposed to be running from this woman. Really. Yeah. This is the best you can put up. Yeah. At least Liz and the crew are entertaining. I mean, they're ridiculous. They're ridiculous leftists. They get up there and say a bunch of. They don't care how it sounds.
No.
They don't care about you perceiving them as stupid.
Yep.
Long as they stay in power, long as they got their hands in the pocket of America, they're good. They don't care what you think about them. So when you call them stupid, that doesn't offend them.
Doesn't bother them at all.
Because they don't care. We running the show. We got stuff. What we want. We're all millionaires and we're getting richer. Every time we propose a bill, it's so that we can stuff more money in our pockets eventually off of it. That's all they do. They don't have jobs. They never had a job. They've gotten rich off government. So, of course, they don't care if you call them stupid.
And, again, you go back and you look at Ocasio Cortez, it's like, oh, so you guys are not going to hold her accountable for this.
No, of course not.
Yeah. You're not going to hold Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo, you're not going to hold him accountable for what he said. Yeah. Because you know what? The reason you're not going to hold him accountable, you lying mainstream media, is because you believe like he said.
Yeah, and you don't want us to focus on what he said. So he comes out, oh, well, yeah, maybe I may have spoken that wrongly. What I meant, America is great and has always been. I was just saying that, we can do better. No, that's not what you said.
He's like that little kid that you just got caught.
Yeah.
That you just
with
caught.
His hand in the cookie jar.
And then you ask him about it, and it's like, well, you see, what had really happened was...
I was getting a cookie for you.
Yeah.
This is these people. They are shameless. They don't care. No, I'm not going to talk to you guys because you make me look stupid. No, it's not us making you look stupid. You're stupid.
You're the one opening your mouth
you're
and
stupid.
saying this.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
And you might be intelligent and all that stuff, but intelligence and smart are not the same thing. People confuse that. You can be intelligent, but you can be dumb as a post.
Yep. And here's a guy and a woman. You want to run for office. Well, Cuomo, in his case, he's already the governor of New York.
Yeah.
Some have him on the list for 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, he said, well, I'm not considering running for 2020, but yeah, okay. I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cuomo, what you said really waters down your chances for a nomination.
And you're going to hear it again. Yeah, wasn't that? Didn't you say this? Well, that's not what I meant. But did not you say that? Isn't that you? That looked like you.
Yep, sounds like you.
Sounds like you. So you did say that. Yeah, but what I meant. But did you say that? What did you mean when you said it? Because this is what you said, and this is what we heard.
Explicitly, this is what you said.
And so they say stuff, and it's like they don't care. Because he figures if at least I'll still be governor of New York. They don't care. They have nothing to lose to try to get their hand deeper in the American people's pocket. I mean, he got his hand all the way in everybody's pockets
in New York.
He don't care.
Yeah.
So, as long as he keeps that, okay, I might try to run for president or whatever. But, I can always go back over here and do this junk. And then if you don't, want to get out of politics, then you can consult.
Yeah.
So they're not going to lose no matter what. So, looking at these people as stupid, look at them as criminals.
You look at, say her name again.
Alexandria Ocasio Cortez.
I love the way he says that. You look at her. What is it you're running from by not debating anyone? What is it you're running from? Have your people not prepared you well enough to go out and be able to debate? Are they afraid that you're going to get in a debate and blow it like Obama did in that first debate?
Yeah, got smashed.
Got smacked.
You up there stuttering and trying to figure out what to say next because it ain't on the teleprompter.
Yeah.
You know.
So is that the reason you don't want to debate Miss Ocasio Cortez? Because you're not prepared. You've been on television and on interviews, and people have been asking you about. You were first asked to define socialism. And you couldn't do it. You admitted that you weren't an expert in geopolitics. You don't have to be an expert, but you should know something about it.
You should know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You don't have to be an expert. Okay? But in the position that you've placed yourself in, you should know something about geopolitics. Geopolitics. You know, that means worldwide politics.
And here's the problem they have. You're pushing a lie. You know you're pushing a lie. Everybody know you're pushing a lie. Everybody knows that you know you're pushing a lie. Okay? Now you get up here and you say things, and people can call you to accounts. Mm-hmm. So if you define socialism, now you're on record for having defined that. So, you know, you try to play it off, ha, giggles, and, you know, because I'm cute, and so I can do this. But you're not doing yourself any favors. But you're not doing yourself any favors. Because eventually, you're going to need to answer the question.
You can't
get around it.
You can't evade it.
You know, you can dance and hem-haw and do all you want. Mm-hmm. If not answering the question the same as saying, I'm not going to answer that question for one or two reasons. Either I don't know, or I don't want you to know what I really think. Because if you answer the question, what is socialism, you'll have to define it or redefine it. You can't, you know, get out of doing that. So, okay, this is what you think socialism is.
And see, one of the ploys that the left uses is they'll take a word and redefine that word, give it a new meaning. And when they do that, it's like, dude, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
And everybody know that you're avoiding the question.
Being elusive.
Yeah, you're being elusive. I don't want to get nailed down on this topic right here. I want to be fluid. I want to change it. Mm-hmm. You know, I want to be ethereal in all this, you know, and flow through the ether and not get caught and not get pinned down. No, you know, this is why you leftists are losing the American people. You will not sit down and talk to them. You talk at people.
Talk at them. You tell people what it is they should believe. You look at how they've taken male and female and just totally turned it upside down.
And it's like, okay, we're not going to call men and women. Okay, what are you going to call them?
Z's and all that crap.
So if you're still defining men and women in two different categories, you're still doing the same. You're just calling it something. It doesn't change the nature of what something is. They just want to play these word and mind games with you to keep you from understanding that they're criminals. Mm-hmm. That's who they are. They're a bunch of criminals. It's no different than La Cosa Nostra, MS-13. It's no different. They're criminals. They just happen to be politicians and lawyers, which, well, explains itself. Yeah. But that's who they are. You know, when you start looking at them like that, they're going to like, well, you're a fascist.
See, I can tell you without doubt, if Insight Deluxe 2 ever came and wanted to go face to face with us, I can tell you without doubt, you'll hit a part of a conversation with this person, and both sides do it. That's one of their retreat positions.
Yeah, one of the retreat positions.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's you and us right now.
Yeah.
You know, so what do you think about what you said?
Yeah.
Tell us how you're going to fix Black America. I assume that's what you're talking about, since you used the N-word.
Yeah.
You know, I assume you're talking about black people, and rich people aren't going to help us. Apparently, you know every rich person on the planet. You know, and here's another one I'm going to throw out here for all you knuckleheads that think the Democrats are helping you. You know who started Spelman College and most of the black colleges? Spelman College was started by John D. Rockefeller, a rich Republican. And you look at the origins of all the black colleges that were in the South was started by rich white people. Look into that.
Those Democrats weren't going to start
the
any
Democrats
black
ain't
colleges
started jack for you,
Yeah.
except keeping you in poverty. Learn how to read
and research.
And quit listening to what people tell you. If we tell you something you don't like, challenge us on it. Go look it up.
Yep.
And see if we're talking correctly.
That's why we put this challenge out to Insight Deluxe 2. Okay? You come on our channel, you drop a bunch of negative stuff in your reply, dropping the N-word, talking about rich white folks, okay? And if you work, I don't know if you work, or you own your own business, guess what? You're interacting with some rich white folks somewhere, somehow. Okay? So, hey man, what I just said, you come and rebut everything that I just said. Okay? Man, we're putting it out there to you.
Yeah,
you come and rebut
and any of the rest of you knuckleheads out there, plantation N-words out there, bring it on. I welcome any of you to come here. But, I know how it's going to work out. I've had a 30 years plus experience in this. So I know how it's going to work out.
You know what's going to happen,
I know what's going to happen.
Yeah. They're going to get mad.
Yeah, they're going to get mad.
Start calling you a bunch of names. Okay? And then want to slam the door. I'm out of this conversation. If I were you, I'd be out of the conversation too. I'd be out too. Okay? So you think if anybody like Insight Deluxe 2 thinks we're weak in the knees and that we're going to back up from our position, I'm going to tell you right now, just like both of us have told people before, hey man, I'm standing my ground, stand yours. Yours.
On that topic, and I'm going to leave it there, we know how this is going to turn out.
Already know. You're
not going to respond. You know why you're not going to respond? Because if you respond, you'll have to do everything we just mentioned. What are you going to respond with? I'm done. No, you're all brainwashed and all that. Okay, well, how are we brainwashed? Come with some facts, dude. Talk to us. If you really want to understand, talk to us. But you don't want to understand. You're just like the rest of the plantation N-words. You're full of nothing. You claim rich white people aren't going to help us. Why you lean on rich white people? Say that weak crap for somebody else. Say that for your homeboys where y'all sit down and talk.
Your bubble.
Stay in your bubble. Now.
Yeah.
We got two guys say it to you and whatever their name was. Stay in your lane, man. You stay down there in grade school where you can deal.
Yep. But hey, if you want to come on, hey, come on. Come on. Invitations open.
To any of you.
To anybody. Okay? Invitations open. Don't be like, what's your name again?
Alexandria Ocasio Cortez.
This is not a cat call.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not a cat call.
Yeah, just man up. Back up what you have to say. Or shut it.
Yep. Put up or shut up.
Yeah, and I said shut up.
Yep. Be bold enough to stand out in the public and say what you have to say. Don't hide behind some doggone reply that you leave on somebody's channel. Be bold enough to step out in the public. We were bold enough to create our channel and come on here daily and talk about this vile Democrat Party and the folks that live on the left who just constantly, every single day, spew out lies, change the definition of words and phrases, things along that line, to suit your wicked and evil agenda.
And separate people. Throw racism out there, throw sexism out there. Keep dividing people.
Yep. Yep.
Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, has she said anything about bringing people together?
Nope.
No, she's talking about her socialist problem. We're going to fix everything with more money. Wow, it's like, putting money, there's this rusted hulk of a car from 50 years ago that's sitting in this field for 30 years. You want to go and sink money into that. Well, yeah, if you got that kind of money, but we're trying to fix real problems here. We're not, this is not a luxury thing. We want people to understand, look, You need to get involved. You need to find out what's going on, and you need to the research it. And when you talk and you hear people talk, you can like say, even if you don't speak up, you can say, well, that's not true. And eventually you'll come to the place where, wow, that's a bunch of lies.
Yep.
Like everybody else did that walked away.
Yeah, like the walk away.
Whatever.
Yep.
That's a bunch of lies. These people have been lying to me all my life, all my parents' life, all my grandparents' life. It's been a lie. And that's what everybody comes to the conclusion to. So, hey, unless you got something, you're going to attribute to the conversation, man, go somewhere.
So since Insight Deluxe 2 was the one that brought up fascist, I want to talk to this guy about fascists and fascism, about Marxists and Marxism, about socialists and socialism. I want to talk to him about this since he dropped the word out there.
He's not going to talk to you. He's not. He can't, First of all, he doesn't, again, what's the arithmetic? He doesn't know what the word means. This is something he heard.
Yeah, something he heard.
Because people in the bubble tell him that. Yeah. He figures, well, let's just throw that out there.
And what does Antifa do?
Yeah.
Out calling folks fascists.
We're anti-fascists.
Yeah.
Acting like fascists.
Acting like fascists.
But see, we can act like fascists against you because you're a fascist.
Yeah.
Lefty logic.
Yeah. Lefty logic, man. Lefty logic. Okay. That's it for the day. Hey, man. Put this guy on blast. Whoever he is, Insight Deluxe 2, put you on blast, man. And don't have a problem with doing it. Okay, if you like what you hear and you want to be with us on a daily basis, anytime we do a video and we post it up, man, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. You see the subscription button below the video. And then make sure you hit the bell so you'll get notified that we've just put up a video. So go ahead and take care of that. Man, we love coming out here talking about this stuff. We're not afraid to confront this stuff head on because we've seen for the past 30 years, once we woke up,
right,
and we weren't like that little guy in Roots. One of the things of Roots said, "Oh, I'm looking down the road." He's wondering what's down the road, but he's afraid of going down the road because he doesn't have any idea what's down that road. He's nice and safe up on the plantation.
Come off the bubble, man.
Yeah.
You got to get off the bubble. If you want to understand, you got to come off the bubble.
Yep.
Okay, well, we're through bending your ears. All right.
Yep. We'll see you guys,
later.
In another video. Have a great day.
Have a great day. See you, Internet.
Yep. Don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you later.